sewing pattern. And yeah, that's it. My husband is doing dishes, so I'm so sorry for the noise. But who's gonna get mad at their husband doing dishes, am I right? Am I right? Anyway, we've got Ben here, and I'm going to be starting on the straps. Not 100% sure how detailed I will be in the instructions. This is more of just like a chatty hangout, but we'll see. Okay. The vinyl that I'm using is from FM Stores and More in Springfield, Missouri. I am using, I believe this is Superior Threads. Yes, it's not my favorite, but it is what I have. So, hello everybody. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Rhonda. How's it going? I realize that for some of the people that watch my channel, going live on a Thursday night isn't the best idea. Because Critical Role. But, oh well. Watch the replay. Denise says, I love my clips. Oh, I'm so excited. Hi, Jennifer. You made it. Hi. Yeah, I washed my hair for the first time this year, so I was like, well, I should probably document the occasion with a live, so. Hi, Marjorie. Yeah. Happy to be sewing. I feel like I've caught up on sleep. Maybe. I doubt it. If I missed your question, I'm so sorry. I don't know that I'm going to be able to like scroll back through and read everything. So if I miss it, just go ahead and ask again. And hopefully someone watching will be able to answer. Hello, Audrina. Did anyone else purchase the Felicity tote from Bagstock today? Because I know I did. It is absolutely gorgeous and I can't wait to make one. Hi, Katie. Preparing for your 1181 to arrive. So exciting. I really, really hope you love it. Every time someone buys one, I'm just like, is it because of me? I hope you like it. All right. Oh, yes. Yeah, I feel like Bagstock, just, I remember back in the day when she would post her swoon makes, I believe, or maybe she just posted sometimes and I'd look at her Etsy and be like, wow, those bags are gorgeous. And then when she started selling her own patterns, it was like, oh, incredible. So, so cool. I wish I have 4 orders to do and my stuff isn't even all the way unpacked. My husband did put up some can lights in the basement though, so now I can see baby steps. Yay. It was the Felicity tote from Bagstock Designs. Alright, so on this crossbody strap, I am folding over one of the raw edges and I've left it uninterfaced so that it's not so bulky, and that is so I don't have a raw end when I fold over that strap. Okay, so thank you so much to everyone who has bought the glitter clips. It makes my heart very happy to know that you guys love them, seriously. I've been trying to think of the next thing I need that I already have, but in a different color. And I've been looking into trying to get zipper jigs in rainbow metal. So, is anyone up for that? And for those of you who don't know what a zipper jig is, it's the thing that attaches your zipper pull head to the zipper tape. Like, people can use force. There's all kinds of cool things. But, just saying. That sounds awesome. I want one. Okay, my glitter clips are in my cart until I check my hardware inventory. Perfect. There's so many. Like, don't even worry. Yeah, we have so many. My jig is a fork on a plate. A rainbow jig would be so awesome. Yes, yes to anything rainbow. Okay, that's what I figured, but it's like, I don't want to get cocky. You know what I mean? Especially if I have to order like 500 of them. I'm also thinking that I know I had mentioned doing other colors in the glitter clips, but I think a cool seam ripper, I'm definitely working on trying to find some cool seam rippers, but I know there are great handmade ones out there too. I was thinking of doing like supplemental glitter clip packs, so maybe like a pack of 20 in one other color, just because the minimum order quantity is so insanely high, and it's like, how often do you need to buy new colors, you know, or more clips for that matter. Seam ripper all to match the zipper template rulers. I know. I've tried so hard. Because the company I order those from makes hair accessories. And every time they make the rulers, they're like, you know we make hair accessories, right? And I'm like, I don't care. I make the rulers. So. Because I was like, okay, can you make scissors? Or seam rippers? And they're like, no. Oh crap, yes, the hoodie. I'll be placing an order come the 15th. Yeah, exactly. So we have so much stuff coming on the 15th. we have water resistant canvas, solid colors that were left over from the grand opening box. So we have, could they just make the handle end? So yes, but then I have to find someone to put the things into. And I've tried. Okay, we have hot pink, just a little bit of the hot pink, and then a lot of this really pretty purple color, stocking on the 15th. And we have new zipper rulers, zipper pocket rulers. So they're not like this one, because this one won't be released ever again. It was just for the box. But it is glitter filled. So we're getting a 10-inch one and then the 7-inch one that are, I'm calling them Blurple glitter. So it's basically like the glitter colors of my hair in the ruler, and I'm super excited for those. And they are going to be this like thicker 5mm. No watercolor rose vinyl yet. We don't have any vinyls releasing. What else do we have? We have the number 3 zipper pulls coming. I thought it was a lot of stuff. Oh, we might have a little bit of 3-yard cuts of 1-inch wide webbing. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. She says that ruler is so pretty. I agree. It's one of my favorites. And I would I would love to release it to everybody, but I don't want the people that paid a lot of money for the box to get upset. You know what I mean? So we just won't. I thought there was more releasing. I think I've just been like overloaded with everything that was planned this year. But yeah, definitely number 3-inch zipper pulls. When would you use a number 3 versus a number 5 zipper? So a number 3 is going to be good for like smaller zipper pouches or internal zipper pockets or zippers on a wristlet, that kind of thing. For the longest time, I haven't used them. Yes, Kristen says, is there a new sweatshirt being released? Yes, that's the other thing. Thank you. I forgot. I mean, I already have 4 zipper templates, but what's one more? I know, Maddie, I'm the same way. What styles will you have in the number 3 zipper pulls? I will show you super quick. We're gonna have the chevron and the rose in the number 3. And the rose zipper pulls in number 5 will be releasing eventually. So here is the number 3. It's so tiny and little and cute, and I love them. I don't have the normal size here to show you. Well, not literally in front of me, but. And then the rose one, again, so cute and so little. Need a zipper template for every day of the week. Okay, so here is the number 3, and here is the number 5. So you can see it's so cute and little in comparison. We do not have zipper tape yet to release with the number 3 pulls, unfortunately. I was hoping we would, but we have like 40 boxes of zipper tape coming eventually. So in February, we will have number 3 zipper tape. Yeah. Okay, working on my, so yeah, I think that's everything releasing. February 1st, we will have fabric. We have the Rainbow Dice water resistant canvas. We have the kitchen floral cotton woven, and we have the Flying Keys smooth vinyl. So we've got one in each style coming. It's a lot. Use that number 5 zipper pull for the outer bag and number 3 for the inner bag. Yes, absolutely. Box square ruler. I got an alpha one and there's so many lines. It's so hard to read the measurements. So 1 by 1 mark, 2 by 2 mark. Kristen, send me an email. I'm intrigued by this idea. Antique. Maybe we'll do like 25 packs of the glitter clips and like single solid colors or something in the future. I have been watching Bluey with Dorothy just a little bit because she really loves the intro song. So I'm sure like many other parents out there, it just plays in your head all day. No vinyl release on the 15th, only the 1st. I message you for everything else, but I gotta remember to ask you to send. Yes, please send me all the new baggies. Lauren, I got a new Juki 1541. I haven't used it yet as I want to talk to a tech while I sew for the first time. Oh, that's a smart idea. I wish that I had experience with the 1541. I know I've gotten a lot of people messaging me about like, do you regret your machine? Do you wish you had the 1541? And after playing a little bit more with my TechSew and some other machines, I'm just like, you're the one that I want. You are the one I want. All of the love songs play in my head for this machine. I don't want to rickroll you guys right now, but I never want to give you up. No, it's my favorite. But I have had many years with this machine. Honey. Ethan and I watch Bluey when the kids aren't even around. It's so cute. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, I have trouble watching it because the episodes are so short that it disorients me on how much time has passed. I'm like, holy crap, we've seen 6 episodes. No, I could never watch that many in a row, but alrighty. Oh, thank you, Kristen. I just got your Instagram message. Can you see about getting the large rolls of double-sided tape? I constantly run out. I was surprised at how fast I got used to my Thor 1341. The cylinder arm is amazing. Oh, that's good. And now the Grease songs are stuck in my head. Well, what can I say except... Now maybe that one will be stuck in my head. Okay, I'm going to work on my zipper panel because it doesn't take forever, but it's one of those trickier things to sew. So if I start with it, I'll get less frustrated with it. Jess from Oakler Roots posted in her Instagram stories the original creator of this little trick. So if you're curious who first came up with it, she has has that information. How are you liking your Jaome HD9? Charlotte asked. Tough to say. I don't dislike it by any means. And maybe that's all I'll say. But I don't see myself making a lot of handbags on it. I did have that video making the NCW on it, but I have since deleted the video. My partner asked if I would want a stronger machine, and nope, maybe one day a cylinder arm, but I'm keeping my 1181 until it stops working. Yeah. It's just so good. It's so good. Oh, hi Rosie. Once you go industrial, it's hard to go back from someone who owns 2 Berninas. Hi Nick. Oh, cutting out a Lauren. And I saw you were going to be posting more videos on your YouTube. To any YouTuber out there, please feel free to do tutorials for my patterns. Not saying like do a tutorial for my pattern, but like if you are so inclined and so inspired, you have my full permission. Make changes, do whatever you want. I guess just don't give out pattern measurements. I have been looking on your website for products but haven't seen any zipper tape or much fabric. Zipper tape we're going to be stocking. We actually have the one colorway of zipper tape stocking on the 15th. It is the Midnight Rainbow with the like tie-dye rainbow tape color. Lauren, have you done the card slots on an NCW with just waterproof canvas? And I did, and I didn't need interfacing and was just as thick with 809. Nice. I did do card slots with the water resistant canvas that I sell. I did not add 809, but I think I would like to try it again with 809. I just like 10 a.m. for the 15th. I like the crispness that the 809 adds to it. And how easy it is to fold the 809. That's mostly what I was trying to say. Okay, so I'm laying double-sided tape to place. Any plans to do the teal tape with antique gold? Oh, probably yes. And if there is ever anything you guys need me to restock, I can't know if you don't, not like, well, I can't know if you don't tell me, but like send me an email and we will put it on the list because I don't know what people want or need. But yeah, we will put it on our order again list. Happy birthday, Larissa. Just over and over again. 809 on the back of waterproof canvas like OtterTex. I think my machine would die. We do have lightweight canvas, lightweight water resistant canvas, and that will be stocking on the 1st. So any new fabrics that are printed are generally going to be released on the 1st of the month at 10 a.m. And then other things are going to be like on the 15th. So it's always going to be the 1st or the 15th of the month. So if you want to make sure you're there to check it out, now you know. It's one of those days that new stuff will be posted. 10 a.m. Regina said, what's the learning curve of the 1181 from a Brother Domestic? Hard or not terrible? It is hard. It is. That's kind of what I went through. I started on the Brother CS6000i, ran that machine into the ground, and my husband was like, just buy this machine. Just do it. You've been wanting it. You've been talking about it. You curse at your machine. Just do it. So there is definitely a learning curve, but just go slow. And if you have the mental strength, I believe you can do it. Talk about mental strength here for a second. Take the wrong section there. Oh, I guess I could keep that. Do you use the hair clips because they don't mark the vinyl, or prefer for another reason? I use the hair clips when I don't need a really strong hold. These have a really light hold and they're easy to swipe away. But I use the Wonder Clips when I need something stronger that won't move at all. Do you ever change your foot? Very, very rarely. Please, more video on the TechSew 4800 Pro. I will definitely be getting there. It's just been hard. Speaking of machines, do you incorporate any Cricut or scan and cut machines in your sewing? I used to, but I don't anymore. All right, I'm gonna go iron this. Where can I get camo colored thread? Oh wow, I do not know. I will also be doing a video for everything that's releasing on the 15th. And we're going to try to start sending out more emails. My tripod's on the way. The exterior fabric I'm using is a thicker cotton fabric, almost like a canvas, but not too super canvasy, super thick. And the lining fabric is waterproof canvas. It's like the tan, I believe, from FWD Fabrics. Hi Nova! Did you get your machine for your new studio too? All of my sewing is going to be at home. That was one of the main reasons for getting the building, is so that I can film in silence, more or less. I apologize if I'm out of line. Just curious if you could say where you order your canvas fabric from. The waterproof canvas fabric that I use a lot of the time is from FWD Fabrics, but I'm not going to share where I get my prints from, just because. But I used to use Spoonflower, and I would share that. I used to love their linen cotton canvas. Okay. Can you lay down? wants to stick twice very well. Come on. Here. I had to take my 1181 to Sunny sewing machine due to tension issues. Oh. Did you purchase your machine from them? Like, was it all cool? Were they able to help? That's why I always tell people, if you can purchase it from a reputable dealer, somewhere you can go if you have issues, when they ask me. And like, I don't know all the reputable places, so always feel free to search in the Sew Whatever group, etc. Before I end the live video, I want to open a box I got from geekyhardware.com. I ordered late one night and I've been meaning to open it. Aw, thank you, Kylie. I think I'm going to finish my lining before I start on the exterior, just because I've got like my zippers sitting on the table. I've got my zipper panel ready to go, and I may as well finish that off. I think the fastest I ever made an Emily bag was like 50 minutes. And I did all of the pockets, etc. I was just in the zone, man. I think I was watching something with Jake Gyllenhaal in it. That, and I don't need any of the hardware for my lining, so just take it easy. Hi Kira, how's it going? Oh. Limpers in place. How's it been settling into your building? Is everything functional now? I think so, yes. I am not there as often as I would like to be, but that was one of the main reasons for getting the building, is so I didn't need to be there while they're working. But it has been crazy with the grand opening boxes and the glitter clips releasing all together. We have been slammed with orders, which is good, but yeah, I'm excited for the new year and for everything we can do. I'm having a rough day. I wore my Clip It Good t-shirt. Aww. Sending love, Kira. We love you. Lauren, did you just see The Guilty? No, I have not seen that. What? I did finish The Witcher though. That's about all I've really watched lately. The Witcher and I wanted to say Daredevil. Hawkeye. Do you ever expect to get bigger sizes on your t-shirts? So on the t-shirts, we normally go up to size 4X. On the sweatshirts, the largest the supplier goes is 2X, which is so frustrating to me because I myself usually wear like a 2X or a 3X, so I completely get it. Oh, it was a movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. No, I didn't see it. But definitely later in the year, we'll be restocking some t-shirts. I'm not sure, like, what t-shirt design do you guys want? I always have Breaking Bad or The Office on in the background because I know him by heart and won't pay attention fully. Oh, Dexter. My dad's watching Dexter now, too. He never saw it. I know you asked what we'd like to see from the shop this year. I'd love to see more of the day-to-day tasks, business side, design side. I just find your personality and content so lovely. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I definitely want to do a video, like, kind of showing everybody that works there, but I never, like, I just haven't asked them. Yeah, I think a, like, day in the shop would be a really fun video. I just feel weird filming it myself. I don't know. But then, like, it'd be even weirder to have somebody else film it. We definitely like to have fun now. When there's time. Oh, what was that? What fell? Something fell. Get Dorothy to film it. Oh my gosh, too funny. Ouija board hand shirt. Oh, I don't know. That one's scary because the sticker hasn't sold very well, which is fine. I didn't make it to sell a bunch, but the t-shirts are so expensive to stock. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Or maybe I can do a bonfire design with it. Addicted to Yellowstone. I think a lot of people are. I've been seeing a lot of mentions of Yellowstone. Hi Kathy, how's it going? She still has to train Dorothy to stop telling customers how tough the boss is. I love the Clip It Good hoodie t-shirt style. Yes. Does it wash away or is the silver marking pen permanent? It is permanent. I was amazed at how thick those zipper rulers are. Yes. Just a pro has that. Yeah. She has actually like filmed stuff with my phone before, and I'm pretty sure I was like talking crap about her dad, so I made sure to delete it. Can I make the Emily Tote on a Juki TL18? Yes. There are instructions in there for making it on a lighter weight machine. You'd want to start with the slouchier version and work your way up. My house is requesting more crop styles. I love it. Oh, my zipper fell. But where did it go? Oh, that was my chair, by the way, not my butt. Silver pen refills, those should be restocked. Those should be restocked. And if they're not, just make a note in your order and we'll edit your order to add them. Right? We'll try to make sure we order a bunch more. I think we have a ton. Come on, little fella. Come on. There we go. Zip it back, though. So I will go ahead and completely close this zipper pocket. We only need to leave one open. Oh, check your screws on the underside of your chair. Ooh, good to know. What is your favorite thing about your Juki Industrial? I'm slowly talking myself into needing one. I'm a beginner, so I have lots of talking myself into. What a great question. So, if you're a beginner, do you ever get upset at your current machine because it can't sew through what you're trying to sew? Because that's my favorite thing about having an industrial machine, is it's very rare that I don't throw something on the ground, that I get upset at my machine. And that's my favorite thing. Hi, Vanessa. Welcome. Oh, get back. I would say if you're new to bag making, you definitely need to make sure that an industrial is an investment you need to make. Like if it's, I don't know, not like a phase, but if it's not something you think you'll want to do, or if an industrial machine won't be worth your investment, then you don't need it. You know what I mean? My final straw to get an industrial was when my domestic chewed up the vinyl on a final top stitch and ruined a bag. Oh. Carol said, did you say you would have seatbelt webbing? If so, when? I'm thinking January 15th. I'm thinking. First time here, love your videos. Oh, thank you. Jamie said, so what is your least favorite thing about your machine? Okay, cover your ears. That it's not able to be a cylinder arm. And like I've been trying to get my current cylinder arm to sew the way this one sews. And I even talked to my friend about it, and she was like, were you trying to sew as fast as you sew on your Juki? And I was like, yes. And she's like, well, there's your problem, because it just isn't made to go that fast. I was like, very good point, Madeline. Very good point. I mean, she didn't quite say that, but more or less, like, it's a different machine. So I wish this could be a cylinder arm. Do your hair clips leave marks on vinyl? It definitely can leave marks if you leave it on there for too long. Don't hurt its feelings. That you have to remember to oil it. That's funny. Well, I mean, even so, like some domestic machines even require oiled. All right, so I am folding creases in this pocket. I'm going to make sure that I move my zippered pocket out of the way and top stitch this in place. And I'm feeling through the lining to make sure that I don't catch the zippered pocket. And I'm going to Pac-Man sew it. And right here I need to be careful. That's okay. Not a bad place. Maybe I should cut out an Emily bag tonight. Yeah, Kira. Maybe you should. The pattern's been out for 6 years. Where have you been? I'm just kidding. Okay. I'm on the edge of getting ready for an industrial. My machine and vinyls have made me almost toss my domestic out the window. I'm trying to do a lot of research. That's fair. Definitely do some research, especially if you've never owned an industrial. It's going to be really easy. It's going to be easier for you to get used to something else. So maybe check out Monica of Castine Handcrafted. She has a video, or not a video, yes, a video, but she has a channel, and she has the TechSew equivalent from Sunny Sewing Machine, so the Thor. Would those ends make another pocket that you just closed off? So yes and no, because it's a squared bag, that little bit is kind of useless and weird. But I do the pocket this way so that this adds structure. Y'all are fretting over an industrial, still can't bite the bullet to buy a rivet press. So I actually bought my rivet press before buying an industrial because it was a much smaller purchase and it improved my bags in that the straps were more secure, that kind of thing. So definitely recommend buying a rivet press if you can afford one. They're big, scary purchases. I still remember buying my first bolt of SF101 from Joann's and being like, oh my gosh, $45 on a bolt of interfacing. And that was on sale. And I was like, this is so much money. This is insane. Just don't know who to go through. Beth, that's a really good question. I know a lot of people love their KAMSnaps press. I know Jess at Oakland Roots has a video on it. I haven't watched it. But I just bought a whole roll of Decovil Heavy. Alex, sending so much love. Those are so expensive, but it's so good. The only problem I have with my domestic is I can't get a very narrow foot with it. Juki just needs to work with me. We'll make the perfect sewing machine. You'll never need to change your bobbin. I didn't get close enough to my stitches, so I've got weird puckering. So I just need to snip in a little bit more. Much better. Do you need a longer rivet for the wrist straps that you sell? It can be done with the size rivets I sell, but a longer one wouldn't be a bad idea because they are quite thick. Next time I stock them, they will be thinner. Just bought a KAMSnap press and I love it. Good to know. I'm trying to get this to lay flat. I need more water in my iron, but I don't want to get up and get it. You need to work with them to make the Juki Mormino. I know. Yes. Let's do it, Juki. You son of a bitch, I'm in. When I sell my motorcycle, I'm going to stock up on interfacing and hardware. Where do you purchase your Decovil Light? I have purchased it from Cereal Bag Maker. Yeah, why can't the bobbin be a whole cone? It doesn't make sense. And it will be rainbow. Yes. Yes. The Arbor Press is $65 at Harbor Freight and no special dies are needed. I need to check one of those. It can be like the Tula Bernina machine. Yeah, except I'm no Tula. I'm okay with that. I'm ready to buy a machine now. Yeah, that'd be amazing. I have looked into rainbow bobbins rainbow M-class bobbins. No one will do it. And that's fair. It's kind of scary. Because who knows if the coating would mess up the machine, etc. You never know. But it would be magical. Hello, La Poderosa Yankee, I think is the name. You did make it to the live. You're here. You're with us. Can you hear us? I heard the Tula rainbow coating on the machine comes off super easy, or I'd have one that would drive me nuts. Oh. Would your machine be a cylinder or flatbed? It would be an easy on and off situation. You couldn't get mad at a rainbow, right? You can't get mad at a rainbow bobbin. You can't get mad at anything that's rainbow. No one can be mad at a rainbow. I finally watched the latest episode of Dexter. New Blood. Stressed. All right. Love the cylinder arm for top stitching, but I find mine really struggles with bulky seams, so I end up not using it. Is the new season worth watching? Yes. Yeah, there's one more episode on Sunday, and I'm just like, hi, oh my god, Dexter is killing me. It's so good, yeah. Hi, Kayla. Kayla, when do you want to try to chat about some Magical Expo wish list? I'm nervous. I don't even know. Monica, I did check to make sure that your live had ended before I went live. This weekend? Next weekend? I have no plans this weekend. Let's do it this weekend. This Singer over here, I don't believe it's an industrial. It's just a chain stitch machine. I have a video all about it if you just look up the pink machine behind me and my name on YouTube. Okay. The quickest I have sewn. Oh. I have it on my watch later. Let's talk about your surgical seam ripper. I bought one and tried to use it for purse feet. It did not go well. Oh. I think it's because mine is super dull. So just go real slow. But yeah. I haven't changed my blade in like 2 years. Okay, so now is when I use the bigger clips because I don't want any shifting on this upper vinyl piece. So I'll add my clips there because those hold a lot stronger. And then on the other parts, because I don't need it to be a super strong hold, I would use my hair clips, but honestly, I'm just going to hold it. And then I am going to leave the bottom of the bag completely unsewn. I am increasing my stitch length, stitch seam allowance down inside the bag. But you want to be careful with that too, because that might increase the width of the bottom of your bag. So it's just a fine line. You gotta be careful. I'm afraid now. So there is our lining all done. So I'm just gonna set that aside, and then the exterior is gonna be super quick. Hopefully, get all my hardware. Poor Ben. So I'm gonna start with my purse feet. I'm gonna measure 1 inch from the outer edge of the Decovil heavy that's on the bottom of the bag. And you could add 6 purse feet if you wanted to. I'm just doing 5 because I think a lot of the weight of the bag goes to the center. So marking out my center, that's 5, and there's 2.5. And then I'm going to very gently with my seam ripper. Jennifer, I even thought it before you said it. So I just hold like that and just barely poke. Just barely poke. And if I go fast, it's because I've done it 50 billion times. So just give it a gentle poke. Things you shouldn't say on a live video. Oh, the KAMSnap purse feet. Yeah, the Rivet purse feet. That seems like genius. Is it easy to get your fabric in and out there? So easy to remain. I have to just do it then. And then I'll have to figure out if my supplier can do rivet on purse feet. Whoa. Torquey put that in there. Amazing. I like using purse feet. I don't know that it's gonna make or break a bag though. I know some people are kind of like scared to use them, but they're so easy. Okay, so there's purse feet. The posts are a little long, so I just add extra foam or Peltex. Good to know. Alright. Grab my double-sided tape for all of my strap connectors. These are cut to 2 inches by 4 inches. I've got 6 of them. Piece down the center. It's stuck in my head. Between the quilts and bag making. Someone said if you're looking for an air erasing marking pen, the SewLine are good. And I have one of those in here. It's air erasing SewLine. Can't remember where I got mine. A lot of people ask about sewing lights as well. I really like the light I have on this table, but honestly, I feel like ring lights are becoming so inexpensive that you could probably just buy a, what did I call it? Circle light? I don't even remember now. It was just bluey. A ring light. And then it would be kind of a dual purpose to light up your sewing area and help you take pictures of your finished product if you're selling. Hello, Yvonne. A whole light. What did you just call me? Oh, yes, I think Brittany showed me the ring light that's shaped like a cat head. So fun. I should have bought one. I am going to try to stick to a schedule of like 2 lives a week and 1 tutorial a week, or maybe at least 1 live and 1 tutorial a week. We will see how that goes. Rainbow rivet purse feet. Yeah, I'll have to look. Just finished embroidering a hat for my dad, so happy to have caught this live to keep me company. Aww. I agree. I always turn on YouTube when I'm doing anything anymore. I really enjoyed watching Dessert Person. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It kept coming up in my recommended, and I was like, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that. And then I was like, my recommended knows what I like. So I watched it, and now I can't stop watching her. adding double-sided tape to the back of these. Planning a trip to Illinois before June. Any chance of a class or a seminar? I'm not sure, honestly. I don't know that I'm going to be able to plan anything until maybe 2023, which sounds like it's 5 years away. Just with the situation in which health is involved. You know what I mean? Just in case. So, I'm not sure. Alright, 5 down, 1.5 from the top, 5 over, 1.5 from the top. Oh yeah, Monica's awesome. Yeah, you have to stay safe. We want everybody to stay safe. Honestly. That's like the main concern. Oh, Susie. Too funny. Okay. So many people canceled for Fan Expo this weekend in New Orleans. I thought I saw that. Yeah, I mean, they let everyone that wanted to move their tickets to next year, though. Oh, that's good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And I can never remember if it's 4.5 inches or 5 inches, but it really doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's whatever you want it to be. You go to bed?
Yep.
What time is it?
10.
Well. Okay. Sleep well. I'll be up soon.
Okay.
Oh, where's my...
You got plenty.
Mom? Thanks.
Yeah, awesome down here, don't you?
What? Oh, you got the new ring light set up? The remote is awesome. We have been doing appointments by request at Mormino headquarters, though, to move back to the subject of seminars or classes. My patterns, they're at mormino.com under the sewing patterns section. I was looking at it the other day and I was like, I've got quite a few patterns. I feel pretty good about it. It's a solid collection. I don't release them very often because they are so exhausting and time consuming. And I feel like if I only wrote patterns, maybe I would be able to release them more often, but it's a lot of work. I applaud designers who release one like once a month. It's crazy. Everyone says good night.
Good night.
Thank you. Tesla foodie. Hi Nicole, how's it going? How are you guys doing? Are you on the road? Yeah. For sure. They've got a leg up on us. I'm telling you though, there just needs to be a company that works with individual designers to take our ideas and make it into a pattern, and we either pay the one-time fee for the pattern and then we own it, or they pay us 50-50, like, I don't know. Yes, we need ghostwriters for sure. And designers. Hi, Cynthia. Yes. I answered a few emails. Oh, water. Yes, Madeline, we are making the Emily Tote. Oh, which Funko Pop is over here? Rose. The world needs to get together. Yeah, get it together before the So Magical Expo. Yep, we've got Betty over here. This is not rawhide leather. It is a leather-backed vinyl from FM Stores and More in Springfield. Yeah, CJ brought that down New Year's Eve. I saw a post, a random meme that was like, because of leap years, Betty White actually made it to be 100 years old. So I'm going to take that as fact, basically. Tomorrow I take down Christmas stuff, and afternoon is for sewing. Itching to sew without stopping. Oh, yes. More rooms are opening at Gaylord Palms this month. Oh, good. 100 years and 24 days. Yes. I believe that is fact. Expo expansion plans are in the work. Can't get Lauren to drive down every year. Yeah. Yeah, if there's one in Illinois, we've got Carissa and Lynn's Handmade in our area. So, just saying. Chicago would be fun, just not in the winter, yeah. And like, not even like, I don't know, I'm trying to think like, not even like a major city, like somewhere close but not too busy. You know what I mean? Come to New Orleans, we have food. New Orleans is fun. I've been, I think, 3 times. Once for Comic-Con. Once for my sister's bachelorette party. And once to hang out. Almost done with this bag. I'm sorry, Ben, but this has to be moved. Yeah, Lynn's Handmade. We got them all. We got, oh, New Orleans has beignets. Alright, so now again is when I would use these clips where I don't want the vinyl to shift. And then I always like to add a clip going in this direction so things don't move. This one feels good. Tap in sumo. Repeat on the other side. And then we'll open that. I like to open that seam, kind of butterfly it down. And then 1.5 inches from the top. We will center the connector. My upper panels are interfaced with Decovil Light and a woven interfacing. I don't have any interfacing on the vinyl, but you could absolutely interface that with something if you'd like. I find that the way I add the lining pocket really helps add strength to the bag. And then once you fill it with stuff, you know what I mean? I want it to have some slouch to it, but also some structure, so that's the best way that I have found to interface it. I'm just thinking about beignets now. Yeah, pretty much. Beignets and hot chocolate at 2 in the morning. No, I don't think it's 2 in the morning. We'll just call it a food and sewing expo. But it really was surreal. And then I just think about the time when I met Nicole in the elevator at another retreat, and I was just like, I think I'm gonna be okay. I do sew over the duct tape, yes. I'm gonna have to try to get beignets now. I don't know if Nola has drive-up bars. It's funny. Okay. It's the final countdown. So as I'm sewing up the bottom, I'm sewing right next to the interfacing, and I'm going from stitch line to stitch line. I have a drive-up bar right next to my house. Oh my gosh, that's funny. And then as far as cutting this down, all I really cut down is at that seam. And even then, you don't really need to. Alright, so I'll just double check that I've got my triangle connectors. All of my straps are attached, my handles are riveted, my strap connectors I should say. And then we're ready to put the lining right side out. I need a retreat away from California. Butterflying the side seams open. Oops. can put away all my thinner clips now and just get out my beautiful sparkly babies. Would you all like me to change up the camera angle for this portion? Top stitching, etc. I can. Sparkly babies. That's what they are. It's like Linda in Bob's Burgers with the porcelain dolls she collects, and she's just like, my little babies. Yes, please, change the camera angle. Can do. Yeah, I realize this camera angle isn't always the best, but it's easier for me to read comments. Alright, so I'm reaching in to make sure that all of my hardware is facing down. It might not be an issue, but you never know. Glitter babies. Okay. Turn the camera around. There's my circle light. My whole light. My whole light flash before my eyes. Oh, Alex, I love that. I'm so excited to know you'll be there. It's gonna be so much fun. These really do have a strong hold. A lot of people have been saying like they hold so strong and this and that, and I'm like, I mean, do they? They're just normal clips, but they hold pretty strong. Now I'm curious. No, they have them too. I never noticed. The little tiny teeth. Trimming the leather, do you have to use just the scissors or can you use pinking shears? Yeah, you can use pinking shears. I'm going to get to actually see so many people I've only chatted with online. It's going to be so fun. They feel thicker or heavier than clover clips in a good way. Well, I'm glad for that. They do actually. Well, these technically aren't clover clips. The metal feels a little stronger, maybe. It could be that these are just overly used. I don't know. I'd like to try a smaller needle in my Juki. I'm using a 21. Well, Kathy, you might just need to cut some zipper tape. To pay your way to the expo. Yeah, here, you have to go, actually. You're being summoned. Dark green clips. That would be really pretty. Okay. I'll be over tomorrow with the gingers. No! Cheap scissors for scissors. Cheap scissors for zippers. Yeah, Southwest. Ooh, that's a good point. I should probably look at tickets. Are they booking out until November? I don't know. All right, so I'm pushing out the corners. Make sure everything feels nice before we close up that turning hole. So I'm gonna pull that out. Oh, Southwest isn't. Yeah, dang. Yeah, I didn't think so. And we're definitely still going to Disney after the expo, but we're probably just gonna stay at the Gaylord because they even have budgets? No, they have vans. Budgets. If you ever just say the first word that comes to your head and you're like, okay, that's not it, but I just had to say it. The So Magical Expo, I believe, is November 4th through the 6th. And I do plan on vending again this year. Not 100% sure what we're going to bring, but we'll figure it out. Probably kits for the bags that people are teaching, because that was one thing I messed up this year. I was asked not to go to Disney. Does Disney Springs count? Yes. No, it doesn't count. Also, I understand, and that is sad. And don't forget, there is also a So Magical Expo Facebook group that you definitely want to join on Facebook for information. And Kayla does live chats on her YouTube channel as well, so make sure you're subscribed. But yeah, the Facebook group is amazing, especially during the expo. There were so many questions and info posted there. Very helpful resource. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and sew this shut. Grab a woven label. Oh, hi Brittany. So glad you could join us. Okay. So now this strip here gets rolled down in towards the lining of the bag. The vinyl I'm using is from FM Stores and More in Springfield, Missouri. just rolling that down. It does get kind of bulky in this area. Well, you made me start cutting out and interfacing in Emily, so I did something today other than just watching YouTube. Yay! Pushing my lining down to make sure that nothing is caught where it shouldn't be. Because sometimes when you're rolling that seam down, you can get lining caught in there. You don't want to do that. Have you been to Springfield lately? I feel like I'm so out of the loop. I have not. The last time I went, I think I was pregnant still. So it has been quite some time, but like I don't need any more fabric right now. So I haven't gone. But if I do, I will definitely let you know. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and change my bobbin really quick. Oh, we would have made it. We can still make it. We're good. I don't want this one just sitting around half empty. So I'm gonna start my top stitching behind a strap connector. I'm gonna wrestle with it a little bit. What's my favorite part about an industrial? That right there. No skip stitches. And that's not to say they don't happen on an industrial, but like if everything's set right, you should be good. And sometimes it does take a little bit of the right kind of force. So like I'm pinching that seam down and I'm pushing on my fabric just enough to help guide it, but it doesn't need to be pushed too much. Making sure you leave the needle down. I am so sorry if my hair was in the way of all of that. I just realized. It's hard to know. Just in the zone, guys. All right, yay. So now we can add, you know what? I just oiled the belt of the machine and it sounded way better. I feel like someone commented once and was like, you don't need to oil the belt. And I was like, well, it sounds better when I do. So you tell me. All right, so here is our zipper end. And this bag can be made as a tote only or a crossbody only or whatever you want. And like I said, you can add interfacing to the vinyl portion. I just kind of like the way it slouches. Yeah. Purse feet sound is the best. Okay, and then I'll add my zipper end. Hi Doris, I'm glad you could join us. I sell my Emily bags for about $120. More if it's made with leather, and you could definitely add pockets to the exterior, etc. And the pattern does include instructions for the center divider. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't made one with a center divider in decades. Not really, but it's been a while. These snap hooks are glorious. Rah. That's the sound I imagine they make when they open. Rah. Hey Ben, where are you? Ben, where'd you go? Where are you? Oh, way over there. Okay. I didn't want to roll over his feet. And then I like to cut the straps to about 28 inches. I find that to be a really nice length as far as a tote bag goes. It gets, you can throw that over your arm really easily. And then I am folding my straps down, and then I'm just gonna double check that they have a nice length to them, so you can see that there. Boop. Needs stuff in it. All right, I'm gonna rivet the handles on and then we're done. So this bag took like what, an hour and a half? I used to charge, I believe, $90 for my Emily bags. I know in the live the other day we were kind of talking about what to charge if you're a beginner. So for everyone not Lauren, this bag took 6 hours. Ma'am, you made a peekaboo very quickly. So I believe in you. Do you sell any bags as a kit? We do not yet, but we are hoping to have a summer project kit coming soon. So we're gonna have like a pre-reservation in March or April. And then the boxes will ship in July. And the pre-reservation isn't pay for it now, it's are you gonna want one? Let us know so we can have one for you. We're gonna do a Sincerely Jen pattern. I'm not sure if it's going to be one she's already released or if she's gonna come up with something fun and new for us, but I'm really excited. That should be the thumbnail for this live, is just that hitting me. Aw. Everybody should make an Emily this month and share it and sew whatever. That would be amazing. I love seeing the Emily bags. I really, really want to do a video like talking about all the old bags. I want to see you make a bag, that bag in all leather. I'm hoping to make the Felicity bag out of all leather from Bagstock, or not all leather, but with leather for sure. I'd like to try to use the TechSew with it. Yay, it's all done. I'm gonna clean up my area. Oh, did I glitter clip? I'll find you in a month. Who am I kidding? Way longer. I'm here for an Emily month. Oh, you made an Emily with your grand opening box? I want to see it. You have to post it and tag me for sure. Okay, so if, oops, sorry Ben, you're curious about the size, it's big. And it is a really good crossbody. Talk about that old bag. Okay, so there it is. And I hope you see what I mean, like by not adding that interfacing here, like it gives it a little more slouch. It's not too rigid and heavy. And then when you fill it, you've got plenty. And then the nice zipper panel on top. Oh, the reverse applique Emily is absolutely one of my favorites ever to do. Wish I had more time. So yeah, that is the Emily Tote. This one is actually gonna go on my website eventually. David, yes, I have done videos with the pink singer. But yeah, I made a matching wallet with it. I finished the wallet earlier. Whoa. No, Brittany, you could definitely make the Emily on a domestic. Just have to be very careful. And maybe a crossbody only. Oh, Sandra, I wonder if you've been sewing. I don't know how to do a sew along. But if anybody wants to be the unofficial official sew along leader, you have my approval. You haven't done it yet? Oh, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Okay. Again, cleaning up my area. Putting my project bin away. So I designed these fabrics to be cut and sew. Could use Zoom for sew-alongs. I've seen people doing like sewing classes through Zoom. I think that would be so much fun. I would love to do that. Okay, I'm gonna open this package from Geeky Hardware really quick. I'm just going to adjust my camera, so I apologize. Ooh, that is a really good idea, Kayla. Write that down. Okay. Ben's like, Mom, that's upstairs. Come on, let's go. We'll get there, we'll get there. So reverse applique is where you cut the image from the top and put the fabric underneath. So it's cool. Ben is very talkative all the time, actually. Written down, yes. Because Kayla, if I'm being completely honest with you, I'm terrified to teach like a bag. Not again, but I'm just like, how are we going to teach so many people something in a short amount of time? I don't know. We'll figure it out though. It'll be amazing. You rocked the peekaboo bag class. Did I though? Honestly, reverse applique is so much more forgiving than regular. I think you're right, David. Do you think the Emily bag is a good beginner bag? I think if you are confident and believe in yourself, you can absolutely make the Emily bag, especially as a slouchy crossbody only bag. We'll all sew together, yeah. Pick something with not too much hardware, that's true. Yeah, I think helping with the Vizzy bag really I'm trying to think of the word. It didn't stress me out, but it was just like, this is impossible. Yes, the For the Love of Change pouch would be super fun. With reverse applique and piping. I think you're right. Renata. Give her credit. Okay. Ooh, okay. I ordered number 3 zipper tape because they have number 3 zipper tape in stock. I ordered a sticker and I ordered this variegated sewing thread. The Vizzy had a lot of hardware. That is very true. I know, you were right there with us. I can't remember if I pre-ordered this thread or not, but I had to buy it. So this is the Tex 70 sewing string, and it is stunning. I love the variegated threads that they sell. I think they're super fun and unique, and I love that they create them themselves. Helpers in the class would absolutely make things go smoother, along with microphones. And yes, this one is from Geeky Hardware, Wizardry, Stitchery, Crafts. You were my life. Yeah, Madeline is a lifesaver. The more helpers, the better. I couldn't agree more. It's gonna be amazing. This is bonded polyester. Yes. Yeah, we'll need a mic. I can't scream. We had to, like, we resorted to clapping. Blow horns, yeah. Okay. Gunmetal, rainbow, and rose gold. Oh, okay, I was like, I ordered 3. There's only 2. But I ordered the gunmetal, rainbow, and rose gold, all on white zipper tape, just to play with a little bit more. I'll be a helper since I can't bring a machine. Incredible. It's gonna be so good. Ooh. Well, Kira, if you can help with mic and tech stuff, again, you're being summoned. This is so nice. The sticker is so well packed. It's so cute. It's so cute. All right, I'm gonna take all this other stuff back to HQ. You can reuse it. If I go. Not if you go, when you go. I'm gonna put this. Oh, it's clear. That's fun. Okay, so that's what I got. All right, are there any other questions? I love teaching, but I'm too scared. I can teach special education, but I'm scared to do bag tutorials. I actually used to teach special education art classes, and bag tutorials, it's easy. Just say out loud the pattern. I'll sew and clap. I know, I'm so excited. I know whatever we do, it's gonna be great. But anxiety. I need a shirt that says that. But anxiety. Everybody stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water. I'll make the shirt. Aw, thank you, Brittany. You're so good at encouraging and building confidence. Because you can do it. You got this. Aw, just bought the Emily and I'm going to make it. Yay. I'm so excited. I hope you love it. Yes. I'm excited for everybody. Oh, David, no, you're awesome. Get some sleep. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. I'm gonna make pancakes for my friends. Okay, yeah, that kid has to get to bed. All right, thank you so much for hanging out. I love you all very much.